This episode is about the go-karts on the Norwegian Bliss.
Coming up next on D&G Explorers. If you guys are new to us, I'm Derick.
And I'm Greggory.
And we are
D&G Explorers. We were recently on the Norwegian Bliss cruise from December 1st to December 8th.
And the Norwegian Bliss has a lot of interesting features, like some of them are the waterfront, the observation lounge,
laser tag,
and the most exciting thing that we found was the
go-karts!
We're going to show you a short video of what the go-karts look like, and then when we come back from the video, we're going to discuss the safety rules and regulations,
the cost of the go-karts,
and then what's the best way to make reservations.
We hope you enjoy the exciting preview of what the go-karts look like.
So we're going to now discuss the safety rules and regulations, and this is actually from a handout that you get on the first day, and they hand this to you. So we're just going to read exactly what they list on here. So the safety requirement for go-kart. Minimum height requirement is 55 inches and the ability to drive by themselves.
We might be in trouble with that because you're driving. I don't know.
Food and drinks, loose clothing, loose items, bags, backpack, and carry-ons are not allowed. Fully closed sports shoes, for example, tennis shoes, sports shoes, tennis shoes are required. So you can't wear sandals, you can't wear flip-flops. They have to be a closed shoe. Saying that, high heels are not allowed. Do not bring your high heels on the go-karts.
No size 13 stilettos, people.
Then if you have long hair, it must be tied and hid inside the helmet. Now the one thing that they do have to wear is a helmet sock, I believe is what they called.
Looks like underwear for your head, basically.
Yes, and we're actually going to show a picture of what that looks like. But you are required to do that as well as a helmet. GoPro are allowed with a chest strap only. So you are allowed to film, but you have to have it with a chest strap. Drug and alcohol consumption before driving are strictly prohibited, which obvious.
Don't be getting that DUI.
A person with pregnancy, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, spinal injuries is not recommended to participate in the event. Driving and filming is not allowed. Again, it is with a GoPro and with a chest strap. So that is some of the safety rules and regulations. And the one thing that we would also add on that is you should make reservations as early as you can. But first, we're going to discuss the cost of what it costs on there.
So the prices for the go-karts are as follows. So for 8 laps, it's $9.95. For a day, it's $29.95 for unlimited rides. And for the whole week, it's $99.95. I'm sensing a lot of nines going on for unlimited rides also. And then something that we didn't know about.
We never even saw them.
You could do a double go-kart. Yeah, we never did see those, did we? Double-seated, and you only get 4 laps for the same price of $9.95. Doesn't seem very fun. Double-seated driver must be an adult or guardian.
If they go
with a small child. Double-seated cart, limited opening time. So we didn't see that, but I think we liked having the single one better anyway. So these prices were when we went in December. They can actually change at any time, so you'll want to double check the website before you go on your cruise.
So don't be surprised if they're now $15.95 for 8 laps. You never know. So the big question is, where do you make reservations? What's the best way to make reservations for the go-karts? We recommend what we did is as soon as we got on the ship...
We ran for the hills is what we did.
We ran for the hills. We went on, we probably got on about 10 o'clock in the morning. By 10:30 we were for sure. And you go to the social. Now the social is on deck 6. It's right in the middle atrium where they have the big chandelier. And it's, again, on level 6. And when you go into the social, which is a club, there's 3 rooms. In one room, you can book the laser tag and the go-karts. It's really just one big room. In the middle area, you can book your shows. And then on the other one is a vibe, which is more of a private area, which was already sold out by the time we got on board. So we recommend if you get on board early, and we say get on early as you can, go to the social and book at the social club. If you don't, you can go to the wall kiosks. They're basically like, just imagine like the poster. They're touch screens, and you could book on that. Now there's 2 elevator shafts, one at the front of the ship and one at the back. On the side of those elevator shafts, they have the wall kiosks that you can use. You can find them throughout the ship, but if those ones tend to be a little bit less used because they're kind of hidden. So look for a elevator shaft, go to the side of those because there's 4 of them facing each other, and that's another easy way of doing it.
And what's the other way that you can do it?
You can go into your room and go through your TV to book it. Now the only problem is if you're there early, you don't have access to your room because they're not ready for you yet.
So it could be sold out by the time you get to your room. So that's probably not the best idea.
We say the best thing to do is go to the social and book it as soon as you can. And then also do the wall kiosk if you want to go through it that way. So we hope that helps you a little bit in terms of what the go-karts, what they look like.
All right, Explorers. So we're actually going to start doing our vlogs, 1 per week, coming up soon. So look out for that.
And if you haven't already subscribed to us, please consider subscribing to us. We like to do a lot of different things. We're Disney shows. We're also cruising shows.
And hit the bell so you get the notifications and tell your friends and family about us.
And as we like to end our shows, as Walt Disney says,
we are just getting started.